everybody, and welcome back to the second Australian Choral Festival. We're really excited that we were able to have one this year again. I just thought I would quickly go over the songs for you, like I did last year, just to give you an impression about the concert and the program. We're going to have 8 world premieres this year. I can't remember how many we had last year, maybe 6 or 7, but this year we're going to have 8, which is really exciting. The first song we're going to sing is Blessed is the Spot. It's the same thing as we did last year, except that this year we're going to try to get it translated into Gundagai, which is the language of the Aboriginals in the area of Mona Vale and Ingleside. If that can't happen, then we'll probably sing it in Wairarung again, which is the language of the Aboriginals in the southeast Victoria, where we live here in Melbourne. The second song we're going to be singing is The Lord's Prayer by an Australian composer called Peter Davies. It's a beautiful, beautiful rendition. He really made a wonderful job, and I had never heard it before, so I'm glad that we're going to be able to do this one. The next one is a world premiere. It's by Mark McDowell. It's called God Grant That the Light of Unity. And Mark is a good friend of ours from the United States, and we're really excited that we're going to be able to sing his song. There might be a possibility for a solo on that one, so if you're interested, please do let us know. The next song is by Amélie. Amélie's compositions are just gorgeous. For those who were there last year, we sang 2 of her songs. We're going to sing 2 of her songs again this year, and every one of her songs is really different. She's just a very original and creative composer, and so it's going to be really nice. Soprano 2 is a bit of a harder bit. There's some tricky rhythms in there, so if you are a strong singer and you've sung in choirs before, I would, for the sopranos anyway, I would please request that you do learn soprano 2, because that's going to be very helpful. Also, we're going to be singing it in Spanish, but with the South American accent. So please do listen to the sound files and see how that's going to go. The next song is Alan's song. He composed this really upbeat gospel piece, and he'll be doing a solo on that, and it's called Suffer Me, Oh My God, and that's also going to be a world premiere, so we're excited about that one too. And it's very easy to learn, and it's fun and everything, so I hope you'll enjoy that one. The next song we will sing is Tom Price's really gorgeous Hearken to the Delightsome Words. Maybe some of you have sung it already. If not, maybe you've heard it on the CD of Songs of the Ancient Beauty. It's just heavenly. It just really transports you up there. So we're really happy to have that one there. Then we're going to have Love Me That I May Love Thee. This is by Amélie Djemba again. And this is a really jazzy kind of song. It really has a cool feel to it, and it's bluesy and just really nice rhythms. The next one is an African one, similar to the one that we sang last year. It's called I Am Wana Womuntu, which is in the Luganda language. And it's different from last year's, but it's also composed by the Kansime and Bweyeyeyos Baha'is from Uganda. Then we have another world premiere by Parisa Sabet. It's called Thousands of Candles. It's really cool. It's very different, and that's one reason why I choose these pieces, because they are really different. I'd like to really create a varied program so that every song has its really distinct character, and Thousands of Candles really does. I hope you'll enjoy it too. What's exciting about this one is that it actually sets the writings of the Buddhist writings to music, which I'm not quite sure if there are very many choral pieces with the Buddhist writings. Next, we have a really nice arrangement of Gaudete. Gaudete is a Renaissance piece. This goes back to the 15th or 16th century. And actually, the original words are in Latin, but Angela Bryan, who most of you might know from last year or from Tasmania. She actually arranged the words to suit the Baha'i Unity Prayer. So we're going to sing, instead of singing the original words in Latin, we're actually singing it as a unity prayer. And so that's going to be really fun too. There's a part for really high sopranos in there, so if you know that you can reach those high notes beautifully, you are most welcome to look at the little file there that has the extra high notes for really high sopranos. Next we have a song by Russ Garcia, who also arranged Blessed is the Spot for choir. Blessed is the Spot is composed by Elizabeth Hahn, but he did the arrangement for choir. And he also composed Baha'u'llah, which I had never heard actually before either. So I'm really, but though it has been performed in New Zealand and with Garcia choirs that they used to have back in the day. And so we're going to do that one. It's very, very haunting. It's just, it has all these melodies and movements, and it's really, really good. It also has a very distinct, different feel to it. Then we have another world premiere by Paul Webb called Circle of Unity. And I don't know if you've noticed throughout all this, but there's really a theme of unity going on, and unity and diversity. And the reason we chose this theme is that because we're actually going to be singing on September 11, which, as you know, is the day that the two towers in New York were destroyed. So we're really, really thinking that it can be a nice commemorative and also teaching opportunity. It's time we really reach unity in the world. So that's why there's a lot of songs about love and unity and things like that. Then we have a song that I wrote called Love All Mankind. So this one is also going to be a world premiere, which I'm really excited about too. And again, it's going to be on the theme on unity, as you can see from the title. We also have Faridan Javidan, who's a really, really good composer and musician, and he's composed a Light of Unity especially for us for this choral festival, and it's the men's song. It's going to be for tenor 1, tenor 2, and bass, and so it's really, really, really cool. And then, actually Pierre Weber, for those who remember him, he'll be conducting this song. And Pierre is also going to come and conduct his own song, which is also called Light of Unity. So we might pair those two together because actually the text is the same. And Pierre's song is really, really nice. Pierre has a really, really cool knack for composing for choirs. And everybody, I think, loved his songs last year, and I think you're going to love this one as well. Then we have a nice song called Home of Peace, which is composed by Anne Biswell, and it was actually arranged by Pierre Weber. And this is the women's song, just to create, a different feel again for the audience. You always having the entire choir singing is nice, but then when you have only the women's voices sometimes and then only the men's voices, it just creates this different tone and color and contrast. And so that's really, really enjoyable. And Home of Peace is a beautiful song. It just flows very nicely. It's a happy and an uplifting song, and it's one of those songs that you go home and you continue whistling to yourself because the melody is very, very nice and it's very singable. Then we're going to have Close Your Eyes to Racial Differences. This is by Lorraine Manifold. And again, it's about, closing your eyes to racial differences. So again, unity in the world and things like that. And we're going to finish with a song that I wrote specifically for this choral festival as well, which is called Power of Love. And we really wanted to finish on something strong and to really talk about the word love and how power of love is going to be what's going to help us achieve unity in the world. So there's our program for you. I'm really excited about the choral festival. It's only just about 2 months away, and I hope you're all practicing your songs, you're learning them well. Sing along. Remember to sing along with the sound files. Just imagine, for example, if you're watching a tennis game on the TV, that doesn't mean that you learn how to play tennis. You're just watching from a distance. So if you just listen to the sound files, you're actually not really learning the songs. So you really have to be singing along. You have to be doing, just like you have to play tennis. To learn how to play tennis, you have to be singing in order to learn your songs. So please remember to sing along all the time. And we're looking forward to meeting all of you in September. We're really excited, and we know you're all going to love it as much as everybody did last year. It was such an uplifting experience. So thank you for registering, and see you all very soon. Bye-bye.